You are listening to ChartingWealth.com for Friday, September 11, 2015. We continue to see the market stay well below where it originally started its big drop. Technically for the day, IYY, which is the total market, was up 0.31%, but it's falling, continuing to stay well below where it originally started falling. And if you look, it appears that the market has literally made sort of right around the 100 mark or so, the total market. It has stayed below that and is just not rising above it. We continue to see the MACD move up on the 4-hour chart, but it's just not getting a lot of traction. Technically, market, like I said, was up 0.31%. Now, what's going on with SPY? We've drawn a purple line here. And before we jump into the 4-hour chart, let's look at what's going on the 2-day chart. We see that this 2-day chart, again, the market has not touched it over 2 days. We have a down red candle, and again, today it was technically up 0.55%. That's the SPY, the Standard & Poor's 500. But if we drop back and we check out that 4-hour chart, what do we see? Well, we see it's bumped its head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times on the purple line that I drew in yesterday, and it's continued to stay below that. And even today, technically up in the afternoon, it was down for the day. It's still down well below the purple line that we've drawn. Again, we've got an uptrend on the 4-hour chart, but we still are in a confirmed downtrend on the 2-day chart. Although it is getting closer, could cross over and move up, but we're just going to have to wait and see. We've got a division here. We have down movement on the 2-day and an up movement on the half-day or 4-hour chart. And remember, the big chart always leads. Now, let's go to our last index to look at. That is the Qs. Now, the Qs was up 1.05% for the day. It has not yet crossed over going up, but again, it looks like it's getting closer on the 2-day chart. But again, it has also stayed below sort of a level of about 106. So let's continue to just see what happens. If we start seeing breakouts and a crossover going up, then we do have an uptrend potentially. But how long in the tooth is the uptrend already on the 4-hour chart, crossed over going up on the MACD, not really on the money, but on the MACD, it crossed over going up on the Qs, the NASDAQ 100, back on the 27th of August. And again, getting long in the tooth here, we'll continue to see just what happens. A lot of volatility has reduced over the last few days. Now, lastly, let's take a look at what gold is up to. Let's start with the 2-day chart. Gold crossed over. It broke its trend line back on the 24th or so. It's not quite crossed over yet going down on the 2-day chart. That may be coming soon, but what do we like to really look at in gold? That 4-hour chart we use is a pretty good one. If you had hopped in when hours crossed over back on the 25th of August, you would have done quite well in gold over the last couple of weeks or so. What's it doing right now, though? It is interesting. Is gold setting up a floor here? Are we seeing a floor potentially in gold? We can see that it has hit this same area before and sort of resisted right around back in the month of, that is August. It came down to about that same area and then moved up. But we'll continue to watch it, although it's still in a confirmed down move on the 4-hour chart. We will continue to watch exactly what gold is up to. And again, it could be getting ready to cross over going down on the 2-day chart. So let's just watch and see what happens with gold. Well, that is where we are. Going to be interesting to see how this week wraps up on September 11. Thanks so much for joining us. If you have questions, problems, concerns, observations, we love to hear from you. You can chat with us at Facebook or on Twitter. You can always email us, and you can go to our website, sign up and get our daily newsletter where we share these reviews with you each and every day. Thanks so much for listening. God bless. Wish you the best in trading from ChartingWealth.com.